Hey, Miss Tracy. Happy Wednesday. How are you doing, love? I told y'all I would be back. Hey, why? Hey, y'all. Hey, Miss Lady L. Happy Wednesday, my loves. Happy Wednesday. I told y'all I'm coming back Wednesday. I told y'all last night I was coming back on tonight and I'm going to come back on Thursday. And that's only because y'all, I won't be able to come on Friday with my late night crew. So I had to make sure I tapped in with my gang. Hey, y'all. I am good. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you so much, love. I am well. I am doing good. I am great. Haven't checked in on Miss Mama Magical in a minute. Hope you are good. Yes, where have you been? Why? Thank you so much, my love. I am well. How are you? How are you on this Wednesday? How was you? How everything going? How's your spirits? How are y'all spirits? Is everybody feeling uplifted, happy? Do y'all have any questions for me about anything? Y'all know this is our time when we just read cards and chill. Y'all already know my late night crew in the building. I definitely meant to come on a little bit earlier, y'all. I was doing a lot of running around today, but I still had to make sure I made time for my late night game. Period. So I'm fine, y'all. I'm just over here sipping my tea, literally. So if I take little pauses, it's only because I'm sipping my tea. So yes, y'all, I will be on here for another. I probably got like an hour. I am kind of pushing it, but I got like an hour, y'all. Because for reasons y'all already know, Spirit said I cannot be on late no more. But I still am going to always tap in with my gang. Oh, I appreciate y'all too. Y'all make my day. Y'all make my night. Hey, Marcel. Welcome back. Welcome back. Good evening to you. How are you doing? How was your day? How was your week? Anybody that, well, shoot, I can't ask y'all that. I can ask y'all that Friday. Okay, so the ones who came in on Friday, who got like a weekly reading here with the donation readings on Friday. How has things manifested for you? Do you remember what came out? Let Mama Magical know, y'all. Spill the tea. How has things manifested since your spirits gave you the messages for your 7-day forecast? I am interested. Give me some feedback. But yes, y'all, I'm still gonna try my best to drop some YouTube content. It's always my intention, but I've been doing so much running around, between my own spiritual work, y'all, and then getting ready for this, I gotta close out the community protection. I mean community protection ritual. I have to close that on Friday. I have so much to do, y'all. And it almost seems like it's just like never enough time. Never enough time. Never enough time. I am fine, Marcel. I'm so glad you're doing good. I'm so glad my late night crew is doing good. Okay, let me see. I think I heard somebody do a Cash App. Let me see. Let me stay on top of my A game because I'm here for a short time, but a good time. Okay, hey JR. I hope I'm saying your name, Jari. I never feel confident when I say your name. Please say it for me in the comments. Please spell it out. Hey, Sonia. Hey, love. Thank you so much. Gratitude to you as well for supporting Mama Magical. I sure appreciate you. But yeah, we need this community ritual, y'all. It's just too much. We just can't even get online, y'all, without seeing something about another crane. Lord, I'm thinking about plane and train. Lord, I hope I ain't speaking nothing into existence. Without seeing another plane crashing out, rolling over, it's just capsizing, y'all. It's just too much going on. It is too much going on. So y'all already know. Thank you so much, Wild, for your donation of love. Man, come back to you and your family. Multiply. Happy birthday, Sonia. Everybody tell Sonia happy birthday. So the intuitive key. Okay. Jai Air. Thank you. Y'all, I semi speak two languages. I'm semi bilingual, so sometimes I have to speak it with my Yoruba tongue, and then certain words are spelled differently, in Nigeria, and then I'll be having to switch it back over mentally. So thank you. So is it Jai Air? Am I saying that right? Is it Jai Air? Happy birthday, Miss Sonia. Okay, let me put you up here, and then while you are next. Okay, so let me put this to the side. Yes, Jair, come through, Jair. Hey, thank you so much once again for your donation of love. May it be multiplied back to you and your family. Okay, so your first question is, what's next on my spiritual journey, or what is it that I need to do next? Okay, so let's do a quick check in with things as it relates to your spiritual journey, your spiritual mission, what you need. Oh, okay. What you need to know at this moment to continue to elevate and develop in your spiritual life. See what your spirits want you to know. What you do for your birthday, Sonia? Be careful of being, let me tell you this. A dog has four legs but walks one way. He's not all over the place. He is very tunnel vision. He's not walking backwards. You never see a dog walk backwards. Spirit says make sure that you are focused on one thing at a time. We know on our spiritual journeys, especially when we're just really opening our eyes, what they call, waking up, so to speak, we can be very, very overwhelmed. We can get overwhelmed really fast, right? We want to tap into this, we want to tap into that, we want to learn about this, we want to learn about that. Make sure you commit yourself to one thing and thoroughly learn that one thing. And you already know to make sure to commit to yourself first. Learn thyself first. I always say that. Okay, that is where wisdom begins, when you learn thyself. Okay, just be careful of just again jumping into all these different things. Your development is going to come, it's going to be organic, it's going to be steady. But again, don't feel pressure to know everything. And what you do not know, ask. That's very important. Spirit says that there will be no growth if you put the cart before the horse. Okay, everything takes time, divine timing. Just commit to your studies, commit to your dedicate yourself. Make sure that you are spending time with your ancestors, get to know your spirits first, and you will be good. Okay. So I hope that helps. The good luck to you. So just you are on the right track, in other words. But these guidelines your spirits just gave you will continue to support you. It will ensure that you are actually evolving and not just spread so thin. Okay. Thank you so much, my love. So I see you want to go to the hoodoo deck. So let's see. Let's see what additional messages your spirits have for you. Okay, Cash App crew, I hear y'all. Thank you guys so much for your donations of love. Hey, Kay. So, oh, Sonya, you said you stayed at home. I know that's right. I know that's right. Okay, so let's see what additional messages your spirits need for you to know at this time. Okay. Be careful of enemies, okay? Be careful of enemies, hidden enemies. Be careful of people talking behind your back. You need some spiritual protection, not from actual spirits, but from envy, evil eyes, gossip, from the people that are around you. That's really important, okay? Spirit says you are going through so many radical changes with your spiritual journey. And in those changes, you are spiritually sensitive, and you could be very, very sensitive to the energies around you. They could even hit you a little bit more harder. So for instance, certain things that didn't used to bother you, because you're going through these spiritual changes and transformations, they can impact you more significantly, if that makes sense. You do definitely need to make sure that you are keeping up with your spiritual protection, like seriously, especially as you go through these changes. And again, be careful who you trust. Two, be very discerning. That's very important. You have this five of sticks and then the seven of knives reversed. And then you have the big house, which in traditionally in tarot, in the traditional tarot, is the tower card. So you want to be very, very careful. Very careful. Please stay up on your spiritual hygiene. Go ahead and give yourself a, a quick protection bath. You can do nettle, sea salt, vinegar, a little bit of vinegar. You can put a little bit of hyssop in there too. Okay. Cleanse yourself off real good. Nettle is really good for protection. Hell, throw some mint and eucalyptus in there as well. Okay. And always cleanse yourself, especially when you are around big crowds. Okay. That's important. Okay, Sky. Okay. So I hope that helps. Intuitive. Jair. Okay, so let's see. Let's keep going because, like I said, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Sorry to hear that. Oh, okay. All right. I don't know. I got to get to Sky and see what's going on with Miss Sky. Okay. So let me heart you on the Cash App. Okay. Got you. Okay. All right. So we're going to go to Y, and then after Y, it is Sky, and then it is Jody, and then Marcel. So that is the order, you guys. Thank you so much again for your patience. Okay, Y. Hey, Y. How you doing, love? I hope all is well with you. Okay, so let's see. What is your message for tonight? Okay. Let's see what your spirits need you to know. We are praying for good news and the most relevant information that is needed so you can continue to progress and evolve in all aspects of life. Let's see. This is pretty deep here. How have you been at home with family and close loved ones? You have the 10 of Cups reversed. Spirit says that anybody in your life in this season that you may separate from, that you may find yourself distancing or just going in a whole different direction and path, not seeing eye to eye with, no longer resonating with, especially those in the family and close loved ones. Spirit says, don't be afraid to evolve. Don't be afraid to make your own way, to blaze your own trail. Spirit says that separation brings happiness for you this season. Keep that in mind. It's all about you. You have the Sun card. This is a lot of success, productivity in life as well. This talks about a lot of spiritual growth for you and happiness. All of this comes first. The sun is very, very not afraid to shine. The sun is very, very masculine. It's energetic. It's lively. Anybody that brings you down because you can't be who you are authentically and genuinely are not supposed to be in your life, and they are damn sure not a part of your spiritual tribe as well. Be careful in the people that you invest in as well. You have the Queen of Pentacles reversed, and she is being affected by that 10 of Cups reversed. You need people around you that can lift you and make you happy, that can inspire you. The sun is about inspiration. It's about vitality. It's about living life to its fullest and reaching your fullest potential. And you need to be very, very careful and selective of who you allow around you. The company we keep can make and break us. So it's very important for you to be around supportive people as well. Pay attention to all red flags. This is a season of healing for you as well. Very spiritual, very, very spiritual season for you as well. Again, lots of spiritual growth. You have that baby sitting on the right horse. We know the baby is symbolic for new beginnings, happiness, and joy, right? And growth, right? And transformation. So you're going through that very, very heavy. It's time to cut your losses with anybody that, again, they don't have to be exactly see life exactly the way you do. We're going to be realistic. Everybody has their own path, but you should resonate with them. You guys should have some more similarities than differences. I would say that. So I hope that helps you, my love. Okay, so I am going to go. So they told me to go to the Mama Magical deck for you, and they don't really tell me to pull this deck too much on the live readings. Okay. So let's see what additional messages that you have here. I need to clean my camera lens off. It's looking kind of foggy. Okay, so let's see what else you need to know. Okay. Children, a child may need your help or attention. Pay attention to children, especially within the next 14 days. A child will come to you and deliver a message for you. It could be very subtle, it could be very passive, but you have to have the intuition and the discernment to pick up on that. A child will be used as a vessel. Remember, the elderly and children are the closest thing to the ancestors, okay? So you always want to respect them, okay? And also, you brace yourself from some sort of surprise. You have the shock card. Okay. So with all these changes, whatever this energy is, this shock, this surprise can catapult you into a deeper transformation and change. And it's going to open your eyes to something. Okay. And then you also have a time frame too here with weeks. You have a time frame. So this energy, this message that you're going to get will come. But like I said, I would say maybe within the next 14 days. So that's 2 weeks as well. And then we have this energy of abusive, mental, verbal, physical, and sexual as well. So just be very careful. The news may be around something of abuse. I feel like it's going to be somebody possibly closer to you and maybe even within the family. That's why it's going to be such a shock. Some sort of abuse, right? Even somebody that's severely manipulating someone. That is mental abuse, right? Abuse is not always physical, and it don't always leave physical and visible scars. So keep that in mind, and it could involve a child. Okay. So good luck, my love. Your blessings come through children, by the way, this season. Okay. Yes, be paying attention for sure. Mm-hmm. Okay, y'all. So let's keep going. I want to make sure. Okay, wow. Let me see. Hold on. Um, you're so welcome, love. And I hope to see you back here tomorrow night. Again, everybody, I'm not going to be on here Friday. That's why I'm on here at such odd hours, okay? So you're so welcome, love, and praise and honor to the ancestors. Remember, I'm just a vessel. Okay, so Sky is next, Jody, Marcel. And then it is Lady L, Kenya, Keisha, and then I think I saw Tay. So if somebody can put that down, that order for me, I would appreciate it. Okay, Y. Hey, Y. Thank you again so much for your donation of love. May it be multiplied back to you. And then Tay, I see you, Tay. May it be multiplied back to you and your family. So let's see what your message. Oh, wait, hold on. I did Y. Hold on. Where are we at? Not Y. Not Y. Wait. Let's see. I don't want to confuse myself. Okay. I believe Sky. I think I meant to say Sky, not Y. Okay, Sky. Sky, did you? Let me see. Okay, here you are. So it's Sky, not Y. Y'all names are too close together, confusing myself. Right, that's what I said. It's two of us, Sky, Y, Sky. Look, tomato, tomato. Okay. Tomato, tomato. Okay. All right, Miss Sky. Thank you so much, my love, again, for your donation of love and patience with Mama Magical. Okay. All right, Sky. So your first question is, and what's up, my late night crew? All my, my silent watchers. I see y'all. Thank y'all so much for just chilling and spending time with Mama Magical. Y'all make my evening. Okay, again, anybody that just came in here, I'll be here today and tomorrow because I will not be able to attend Friday and maybe possibly Sunday. Okay, so the first question is, yesterday when you told me to watch my dreams, I had a nightmare last night. My baby's father was attempting to break into my house to harm me. Oh Lord. What did my spirits want me to know about this? Go say, let me see. Your baby father is pulling at you. That's why you're dreaming about him, because he's pulling at you. He's pulling at you spiritually. He is pulling at your energy. He's pulling at your spirit. You are going to need to protect yourself. You're going to have to protect yourself spiritually. You also may even have to do something to protect the home, to fortify the home, because that dream is very fear based as well. So let's see. If Spirit is willing to give us a little bit more information here. Page of Pentacles or children. Oh, more children. You're concerned about your children. You got 2 pages. This represents children. Okay. And 9 of Cups. I mean, yes, 9 of Cups reversed. This is interesting. Do you feel like he's going to put, try to take your children, maybe not kidnap them, but try to go for custody? Has he threatened that at all? Because Spirit says that this is revolving around protection of children. It is very, very fear-based here as well. And it looks like this person, may not be able to be trusted. Let me see. Hmm. Because this energy here can also talk about secret enemies too. Yes, when I have my child. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Hmm. Mm. Okay. Let's see. No. Okay. I'm just asking what you need to do for your children. Because they keep saying you do need to do some protection work for your children, like the candle. No. Write a petition to the ancestors. Yes. So your spirits are saying you need to, they made it very simple for you to write a petition to your ancestors, petition your ancestors, especially the ancestors of your children, because our children have their own ancestors outside of their mother, right? Petition their ancestors to protect them. Call out the names, put out their birthdays, and write, be very specific in that petition. Anoint the 4 corners with olive oil and fold it 3 times towards you. Put it on your altar. I hope you have an altar, and put it on your altar and light a candle and talk to your ancestors and let them know exactly what your fears. They already know what's going on, but just address them and make sure that you do this within the next 7 days. Okay. You could do a hair wash since you need some. Wash your hair with lavender. Get you some lavender essential oil. Get you some coconut milk. Wash your hair with that. And eucalyptus too, that'll help uplift your spirits. And that's also protection of the mind. So you won't be full of anxiety, fear, and worry. That's important, okay? All right, so let me go to your second question. Okay, and also after, I think Lady L is next. Okay, let me go to your second question. I have to find it. You guys, y'all be prepared. If I may need you guys to copy and paste your questions depending on how far back it goes in the chat. Uh-oh, hold on, y'all. I forgot to pin my information in here, child. Give me 1 second. I hope it's not too far back. All right, let me pin this so you guys can contact me here if you guys need to text or call me or go to my website or the Patreon for any follow-up questions that you may have. Okay. Okay, there we go. How do I protect myself from him? You may have to do, I would do an investigation reading, especially honestly, because children are involved here and your spirits are confirming that your children specifically need protection. But definitely make sure you petition them. What you can do is petition them. That's always safe, right? Petition them, stay up on your spiritual hygiene, spiritual cleanses and baths. It's really important. But for something like this, I do recommend that you do get a divination done, get an investigative reading done. I do strongly recommend that because the messages that the spirits was coming through, you all need protection. Y'all need spiritual protection. Physical protection, of course, is very important, but y'all definitely need also to petition the ancestors. And they may also even, you may also need to do something else that's a little bit stronger. Yeah, that's something that's worth a full investigation and conversation. Yeah, some people are just miserable. They're spiritual vampires. They just, you have to know how to protect yourself. But definitely, the ancestors definitely focused on the children. So make sure you get that done. That's a very simple ritual to do. I'm sorry you going through that, love. That's a shame. That is a shame. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let me see who's next. Okay, so we just got. Okay, so I'm sorry. So who is next? Jody, Jody Thomas from the Cash App. If you can repost your questions for me. Then it's Marcel. Then it's Lady L. Then it's Kenya, and that's the order. You're so welcome, love. Yes, when it comes to children. Oh, thank you, Jody. You was already on top of it. Thank you, love. Yes, when it comes to children, you want to be very thorough. That's not nothing we play around with, and your ancestors confirmed that twice. I would definitely get some sort of divination done. You can, if you are comfortable, you can sit down with your own ancestors and divine with them and see what the remedy is, what you need to do to protect yourself. If you feel comfortable doing that, but you definitely need to sit down. You need consultation because we don't play when it comes to the kids. Mama Magical don't play when it comes to the kids. Okay, let's see. Wait a minute. Hey, Jody, Jody, did you change your picture, girl? Did you change it? Is this the Jody I think it is? Maybe not. Okay, so let me see. All right, thank you so much, Jody, for your donation of love. Thank you so much for your patience, and may your donation multiply to you and your family. May it multiply. Okay, so your first question is, what happened, Jody? You not a magical member no more? Girl, you had started me off. You got a new picture. I don't see you as a magical member no more. What is going on? So one is, how does DeAndre truly feel about me? Okay, so let's see his genuine feelings and attention, affections for you. We hope that they are true and authentic. Let's see. Oh, is he a player? He look like he all over the place, and he's very secretive. I would be very careful with him. I would say he looks like he's not done playing around. He looks like he's not really focused the way he should be, is what I'll say. Queen of Wands is a big flirt, and she does not like to settle down. And then she's being affected by the Knight of Wands reverse, very flirtatious, love, sex, a player, even all over the place. I'll be very careful. And I don't like how the Knight of Wands is affecting that high priestess. That high priestess is being affected rather by that Knight of Wands reverse. Okay. And the high priestess, if she's nothing else, she holds back the truth. She is very quiet. She is very, mysterious. You'll never know with her. You never can be too sure or too certain with you. She doesn't come with certainty and guarantees. She, like I said, she likes to keep things in the background and in the dark. So I will be very careful with this person. He could be sketchy, shady. He may be an attention seeker, like a lot of attention from people, and we cannot stand people that, just thrive off attention. It's like a drug to them. So I would be very careful. You better use your intuition, because the Queen of Wands also tells the person to use their intuition. Okay. So I'll be very careful. I don't like that Knight of Wands reversed. If anything, that Knight of Wands is so busy and just so distracted by everything around them, it's hard for them to focus on that one person, and invest in that one person. He's going through a hard time with his ex-in-law. He misses having them around. No wonder he's all over the place. And I feel like he may miss his ex a little bit too. Maybe if it's just like the dynamic of what it used to be, how things were between all of them. So yeah, I would just be very careful. I would, if nothing else, I would say, you know, he may not to be too sure about how he feels about a lot of things right now. So you need to protect yourself, protect your heart at this time. It's important, at least in this season, in this moment in his life. So let's see. Your second question is, what's our possible future look like? So let's see. He put us on brief pause to get his mind right. Yep. And it's all in his energy. It is all in his energy. So you don't put yourself on pause. I'm not saying that you got to be running around talking to everybody, but definitely focus on yourself right now for the sake of your mental health. So just because he put you on pause don't mean you gotta, usually men, when they really want to be with somebody, they have a fear of losing that person. They want them to stick around. Yeah, exactly. Page of Wands. I see you guys in the future maybe not having one. Honestly, Page of Wands talks about new beginnings, and Two of Wands say start to make plans about yourself. This is the second time you got the number two as well. The High Priestess is a number two energy. Just let me know. So we have the number two here. Talks about couples, unification, togetherness, and also separation and things falling apart. And there's a new beginning here. And then to top it off, you have the death card, which talks about inevitable endings and major changes that are coming that's going to force you and push you forward. And it looks like this may be rather quickly. This doesn't look like the far future. This actually looks like this is something that may manifest really fast. Hey, Cornelius. I'm hoping our future can tell us if he'll want a relationship with me. No, your ancestors are actually kind of pushing you to separate yourself, to focus on self. Like I said, the death card talks about those changes that are coming, whether you resist them or not. And if you do resist them, it'll be something long, drawn out, and possibly agonizing. So you want to be very careful, okay? Hey, no F's given. Okay, thank you, love. Okay, so good luck, Jody. I think Marcel is next. Yes, Marcel. Hey, Marcel, if you can do me a favor and repost your questions. Thank you so much. Okay, it won't let me hurt you for some reason. Okay, here we go. Okay, so yes, Marcel is next. And then after Marcel, it is again, the order is Lady L, not Jody. Lady L, Kenya, Lady L, Kenya, and then Keisha, and I believe Cornelius. No, Keisha Tay, Cornelius, Elena, and Tamika. So that's the order, you guys. Again, I might ask you to repost your questions because they may get lost in the chat. So again, let me pull you up. I'm sorry. Marcel, I need you to repost your questions if you're still here. Hey, Carmen. So the donations are $25 for two questions. Yes. Yes, of course. Thank you. Thank you too as well. And thank the ancestors because I'm just a vessel. Okay, Marcel, you are next. I'm gonna scroll and see if I can find your questions, but I can't scroll too far. So let's see. So we are waiting on Marcel. And then again, we're gonna give Marcel a couple minutes. Hold on, guys. I'm so sorry about that. Okay. Hey, Mika. Hey, love. Okay, so Marcel may have stepped away. So hopefully he comes back and we will spin the block on Marcel. Oh, there you go, Marcel. I was about to have to spin the block on you. Okay, thank you so much, Marcel, for your patience and your donation of love. May it come back to you and your loved ones multiply. So Marcel says, will Marcel get a chance to date a woman like Mama Magical? I don't know. Okay, well that's a catch right there. So let's see. We gonna rephrase that and say, will you align yourself with a good woman? The woman that is for you in the near future. So when you say like me, what you mean, like a spiritual woman? You want a woman that's like spiritually in tune? I get that. I understand that, especially when you're serious about your spiritual journey. It is cool to kind of share stuff with people if you have that. But even if you don't, as long as you have somebody that's very respectful of your journey, somebody that, don't try to change you and all that crazy stuff, then you good. So let's see. Let's see if you got a nice young lady in your near future. Let's see. There is love, genuine, pure love in your near future. Oh, your spirit says you got some things to work on first. You got a slight journey there. Spirit says make sure that you are working on anything about yourself that needs to be refined, any insecurities, any baggage from the past. You want to make sure that you are resolving those issues because you don't want to because when you find that woman and you're not ready for her, she's going to run away from that because it's going to look like a lot of drama, a lot of things you got, dragging with you, so you want to make sure that you're coming with somebody on a clean slate. That's really important. Spirit says this is the journey for yourself this season. You got the hermit right in the middle. And the hermit is all about self-discovery and the reflections and spiritual growth. He separates himself in the moment to get his mind right, to get himself centered and grounded. And then you do have the Three of Wands in this position too. So I like the fact that this talks about a journey that you'll be on. And then on this journey, as long as you are being true to yourself and working on yourself, you are going to align with this person. Okay, so good luck with that. And your second question is, do I have enemies that I should worry about? Okay, that's a good question because there's something called unseen enemies and hidden enemies. We can't always see it with the physical eye. So hold on, let's see what your spirits say. So let's see. No, I don't see any enemies here, but Spirit does say be careful of fear-based thoughts, being an enemy of yourself, and entrapment of the spirit, being too paranoid. Okay, that's really important. Your spirits are pointing to your mind. And the Emperor says, one thing I like about the Emperor is that he is not fear-based. If he knows that there's a problem, he is going to solve it. He's not going to be spending too much time in his hand. His head. He is a very logical person. So you want to make sure that you are mentally balanced. If you do have enemies out there, they're weak. Okay, they ain't gonna be able to touch you much because your ancestors are standing by and guarding you. But however, Spirit says don't get too paranoid about that. Life is about good and bad. We always gonna have somebody around us that got something to say. If you focus too much on that, you will be imbalanced mentally, okay? And you will start to distract yourself, and that actually weakens your spiritual force field, okay? So you good. If they tell you if you do, they're relevant enough to come up in your reading, period. So that lets you know they ain't on nothing. Point blank, period. You're so welcome, my love. Thank you so much. And thank you to the ancestors. Y'all know I'm just a vessel. So let me heart you so I can make sure, so I can stay on track. Okay. So let's see where we at. I think we go to, let's see. I think it's Tay Tay. I just want to double check. I think it's Tay Tay. Oh, thank you, Keisha. I didn't even know you put this up here. Okay, Jody, Lady L. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. So it's Kenya? So I'm sorry. No, no. Let me get myself straight here. It is Lady L. Thank you so much, Keisha. If you could update the list for me, that will really help too. I think actually we may be updated besides the Cash App. So let me put you up here, Lady L. Thank you so much, Keisha. You just saved me confusion, child. Okay, but I thought, hey Carmela, how you been? They've been asking about you in the Patreon. Your Patreon been they miss you, girl. They told me to check on you. This is about 2 weeks ago. They brought you up doing a weekly forecast reading. So you need to get back in tune because they miss you. Okay, and I do too, girl. Okay. Hey, Lady L. Thank you so much for your donation of love. May it find its way back to you, multiply in your patience. Thank you. Hey, Scorpio 2. Yes, I do have Cash App. All of the information is scrolling down at the bottom, all the different ways that you can donate. Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to get this surgery done. Is it for me? Okay, to do? Okay, that's really a good question. You always want to make sure that things are good before you go under any general anesthesia, for reasonable reasons. Once you go under general anesthesia, if that's what you're doing, if you have to be completely under, they can never guarantee that you wake up. So that in itself, you're going to just check on things spiritually to make sure that you are all good, my love. So let's see if everything is well. Okay. Two of Pentacles. Okay. Be very careful because you are being warned here. It looks like there could be some sort of unfavorable results or some sort of unexpected surprise that would not be favorable. And then the sun reverse. I don't like that. You have challenges here. And then the Two of Pentacles talks about a balance. Something needs to be sorted out here. I would go, if I were you, just me being Mama Magical, I would get an investigative reading, or you need to go sit down with your ancestors and do divination and see exactly what the issue is, because they are giving you a very strong warning. Things may not be properly balanced with that. Again, you have the Two of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups reversed, and then the Sun reversed. I don't like that. It feels like sadness and despair. Honestly, I don't. It give me a dark feeling. So if I were you, I would dig a little bit deeper into that. I wish we had the time here in the donation readings just to see what it is. It literally may be something as small as you need to do a really good spiritual cleansing. You may need to petition your ancestors for some support and help. They may need you to do something or address something first. I just did one of these readings with a young lady that had surgery coming up, and her ancestors told her that the problem is the anesthesia. No, the surgeon himself may be mentally tired that day, or not focused, or something. There's going to be something with the actual surgeon, so she had to reschedule it for a different day. So I definitely would look into that if I was you. That's not what I would like to see as it relates to that surgery. Okay, so your next question is relationship. So let's see the general energy surrounding the matters of the heart. Thank you, Keish, for the update. They're talking strongly about a male energy. Let me pull a love card just to get a little bit more precision. Wands, talk about forgiveness. They want you to be with somebody that is supportive and strong. Be careful that you're not dealing with somebody that is confused, lacking direction. Spirit says that your spouse and partner has to be someone that is very, very dependable, very, very reliable, trustworthy, not lacking direction in life. There's somebody needs to be very, very sure of themselves and then their roles in your life as well. You have the Emperor. He is the husband of the tarot. And Spirit says that you cannot be in any relationships that are not serious. Okay. You have to have longevity as well. Your partner, if you're not already in a relationship, your partner should be a little bit older too. I'm not saying super or older, but just a little bit older. He may need to have some wisdom on him. The healing Healing is needed as it relates to your love life and matters of the heart. And look at this is at the bottom. The long-term commitment. Like I said, something that's long-term is reversed. So Spirit is saying that maybe there's a struggle with you as it relates to long-term commitment, or this is just them telling you that that is what needs to happen. You need to have serious relationships, committed partners, and dedicated and loyal partners. So I hope that gave you some sort of insight. Hey, educated toker, I was just gonna ask your mama about you. So good luck with everything, Lady L. Okay, so Kenya is next, and then Keisha, Tay Tay, no F's given is the lineup. Okay, so let me put you up here, Kenya. Hey, Kenya, thank you so much for such a generous donation. I truly appreciate you. May it come back to you, multiply and swiftly to you and your loved ones. Okay, Miss Kenya F says, will I move to a new home this year? Okay, so let's see. Oh, you got some health questions too. That's important. Okay, so let's see. Will I move to a new home this year? So let's see if this year, 2025, will be the year that you will have an opportunity to have a successful relocation of your residence, of your home. Make sure there's no blockages and challenges there. Okay, so it looks like there is possibly a few bumps in the road, but I'm looking at this middle card, the Six of Cups. You need to petition your ancestors, number one. And number two, it looks like a home in the background. You need to petition your ancestors so you can have their support in finding not only just a home, but the home for you, right? That's really important. It's nothing like settling in. Moving is stressful enough in and of itself. Then settling in and then figuring out that there's some problems, maybe bad neighbors, maybe it was something hidden in the rental agreement, just anything, right? So you just want to be very careful. Your ancestors are going to help to support you and give you a smooth transition. Ten of Wands reverse. Okay, so you need the support of your ancestors. They may have you do a ritual. As well as it's so many workings that could be done as it relates to ensure that you are able to find the perfect home that you want and all the fine-tuned details of that home that you may also want to be included. Okay, but your ancestors are saying they have to be involved and they're going to ensure that you find the right process. Don't move without them. Page of Pentacles, reverse. Don't do this on your own. Your ancestors have to be involved and they're going to make sure that things are smooth for you because it does look like you may have a couple of challenges there as it relates to that. So let's look at your thyroid, my love. Let's see what messages your spirits have as it relates to the concern of your thyroid. Okay, so as it relates to your thyroid, you may have a long journey with this, right? You're gonna have to be very, very careful. You're gonna have to learn your body and what makes that thyroid cause you issues, right? What triggers that thyroid, right? It's very, very important. Have you been told why my spirit's talking about Graves' disease with you? um I'm pretty sure you go to the doctor and get your blood work done, but they're like screaming Graves disease. So I'm not sure what they mean with that, but you may want to check into that, okay? Or just be very careful with that. But it's going to take a lot of learning your body, diet, stress, hormonal balances need to be implemented. That's really important, right? Good, sound decisions as relates to your health is what's going to help your thyroid heal, or at least not have, you can have minimal issues with your thyroid, okay? You have this temperance reverse, and then you have justice reverse. This is a strong indicator of some sort of imbalance, right? And it is up to you and your choices that you make. Some things, yes, are out of our control, but we have the power to make choices that are aligned with our health goals. Okay, so I hope that helps, my love. Okay, so I am going to go to the premonition for you so we can just get a small glimpse into your near future. Oh, you're so welcome, Lady L. You're so welcome. Mary, 18 year. Oh, okay. So the emperor was probably your husband because he was in the middle. Mm-hmm. So I hope that helped. I hope that resonated at least a little bit. Hopefully, it gave you some sort of insight or perspective that may have been needed. Okay, so let's see your additional messages, Kenya. Oh, be careful of envy. Be careful of the evil eye. Be careful of telling people your business, okay? Especially within the next 21 to 23 days, okay? Someone may sabotage you. This speaks of treason, possible treason, okay? So be very careful. Spirit says that as long as you use your discernment, keep your goals and your business to yourself, especially as it relates to your health, okay? Don't be telling everybody everything when it comes to that, right? The spirit says that they're going to support you and you will get through this. Okay. Spirit talks about prosperity being around you within the next 21 to 23 days. Okay. Opportunities may come your way to increase wealth in your life. All right. So you want to be careful. And the evil eye, the envy here is going to directly affect your money. So any type of goals you hit, any type of celebrations as relates to money, you want to be very, very careful with spreading that news because the evil eye is witchcraft and they can disrupt your money. They can cause blockages with that. And look at this at the bottom. They remind you as a final message reverse, moving, challenges, just like you asked. That was your first question when we pulled those cards. And it is in its reverse position. That lets me know that there is some sort of blockage there. And you need to go to your ancestors and petition them for your support. See what rituals they want you to do to ensure that this is smooth. Okay. Let me pull one more. Be careful of your stress levels too. You know, stress directly impacts your health. Okay. We know that if our minds are very, very anxious, fearful, that trickles down into the body and it causes acute illnesses, which could be flare ups. And it definitely affects our DNA, our hormones, all of that. So be careful of your stress levels. Keep your stress levels down. Be careful of triggers, daily stressors, your company. Do things to uplift yourself and ground yourselves at the same time. You need upliftment and you need grounding. That means that's that happy middle, all right? That middle. You want to make sure that you are centering yourself, that cool ease of that middle road, okay? And be careful of accidents, okay? Within the next 21 to 23 days, car crashes, collision, wrecks. Don't be driving in bad and poor weather conditions, okay? So I hope that helps, my love. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Before you go, the spirits told me that I have to pull one blue card for you. So whatever they got to say, that means it's going to be in this particular deck. The final additional messages. Hold on. Let me put this here and see what they have to say to you. Look at your health. Reverse. They study talking to you about your health. Your health is a major concern here. See how they're addressing everything you're saying one by one? Even though we already read on each question, they continue to address it. They come and they give you more precise, specific answers. Consider a lifestyle change. Take better care of yourself. That's important. Okay. Be careful with your blood. Okay. Be careful of being too impulsive in life as well. Again, that's really important. They're saying try to tap into things that make you happy. You know, when we tap into our creative expressions, that really, really does something to our body mentally, physically. It's calming, it's relaxing. It can even put us like in a very calm, meditative, and transitive state, a slow, steady heart rate, so on and so forth. Try to tap into things that genuinely make you happy, whether it's painting, running, bicycling, roller skating with your friends, whatever that thing was when you was a child that you really love to do. That's where your happiness, that can be very healing for you as well. And you need to connect with nature more, going outside, getting fresh air, putting your feet in the ground. The dirt itself, the earth element is very healing, right? I talked about that in my spiritual bath class. That's another way to take a bath. There's so many different ways that you can take a bath that does not even involve water, right? Connect with nature. Nature is very healing. It's very, very healing. Just taking a walk and taking a deep breath and breathing in all of that oxygen closing your eyes and listening to all the sounds in nature around you, the breeze, listen to the wind blow through the trees, listen to the birds chirping in the background. Really get in tune with your senses. That's very important. Do things to soothe the senses. That will also help with your health, okay? So I hope that helps, my love. And look, they're telling you again, it's time to cleanse. Cleansing, doing detoxifications, habitually will also help keeps the toxins in your body lower. Okay, flushing those things out. Okay, so consider detoxing. Like I said, you can do maybe even a light one, once a week. Don't go more than a month without some sort of detox. Okay. So God bless you, my love, and thank you so much once again for such a generous donation. I truly appreciate it. Okay, so let's see where we at. Okay. All right. Can you? Oh, so it's you next, Keisha. So Keisha, do me a favor, love, and repost your questions. Then after you, it's Tay, no F's given. Carmela, Simsima. Carmela, Simsima. Let me check the cash app really quickly. Carmela, let's see. Um, Carmela Simsima, okay. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Before Carmela actually is Tamika. Oh, heck, no, it's not. I'm sorry. Okay, we all off track. Let me look at your list and let me look at mine, child. Because that's not the correct order. We got a couple people before. Um, after you. So let me see something. Y'all bear with me. Okay, you got no F's given. What time did Carmela donate? Okay, so after no F's given, let me see. After no F's given, actually is Cornelius, Elena, Tamika, Carmen, Dajay, and Simone. And that was easy because all of my other donations after is all through Cash App. And then let's see. And after, let's see. Directly after Simone. Okay, this is good. It's already in order. And directly after Simone is Slyn. It's Slyn. Okay, yeah, that's the order. There we go. Oh, Elena. Okay. Yes, of course. So Elena, so it's Keisha. Keisha, put your questions up there. Put your questions up there for me really quickly. Then it's Tay Tay. Yep, that's how I go. Then no F's given. And then I jump over into the Cash App, and that's already in order for me. So thank you for that. Okay. So we just waiting on Keisha if she hasn't to put up her questions. And then Tay Tay. And then Elena. Okay. Oh, let's see. Okay. I don't see it. Keisha, I might have to come back around to you for the sake of time. So I'm going to go ahead and just do Tay Tay, and then I'll come right back to you, Keisha. We're going. Because for the sake of time, I can't find you. It done got lost on my end. I can't see it. So I'm going to jump to Tay Tay, and I'm going to come right back to you, and then we're going to continue the proper order. Okay, so let's go, y'all. Just for the sake of time. Okay. Thank you so much, Tay Tay, for being continuing to be a magical member. And thank you for your patience. I truly appreciate your support. Okay, so what I'm going to do is give you. Oh, you found her questions? Yeah, throw them up for me, Elena. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, so Tay on a general message. So we're gonna look into the premonition. This is gonna be a 7-day forecast reading for you. So this energy will be at its strongest for the next 7 days. And remember, there's always residual energy. Okay, so let's see. This is not a good time. So in the next 7 days, it's not a good time to apply for something. Anything that requires an approval or an acceptance, wait till you get out of this energy, wait till this energy bypasses, and then apply for it. The next 7 days, you may not get approved, you may not be accepted. Okay, that's important. Spirit says you got the date night card. So if nothing else, if you don't have a spouse or a loved one, go chill out with your friends, do some sort of entertainment. The root energy of date night is entertainment, enjoying the company of someone that you truly, truly enjoy, that you know you will have a very happy and pleasant and joyous time together. Okay, whether it's someone platonic or someone that you're intimate with as well. Be careful of arguments and confrontation. That's really important. Okay. You want to make sure that you are not arguing with anybody. There's no misunderstandings in your communication because you do have confront here. So you want to be very careful of hostile people as well. I'm saying, oh, you might meet somebody, or if there's somebody that you got your eye on or something, I don't know. Your spirits looks like they are trying to push you into partnership, into relationship with that date night card there. And it's two people, the number of two, and two glasses here. So that talks about people coming together, couples, so on and so forth. So you may meet somebody this week now, or somebody might say, you know what, can I take you out? Can I take you out tonight? Spirit says go for it, especially if somebody offers it. Even if you don't even see that person in that way, your spirit still wants you to go out and have some sort of good time. Okay, so try to schedule something fun for yourself. That's important. Okay. All right. So let's see. Oh, you want to go to the money deck? Let's go to the money deck. Okay. Yep. Your spirit say they want you. They want you to enjoy the company of someone. Okay, that has good energy. So try to do that. Sometimes you can have innocent, dates with friends, and things of that nature. Yes, take that offer. Okay, so as it relates to your finances, your prosperity, let's see what your spirits have for you. So you can make sure you get to the bag. Okay, you align yourself with the bag. Okay. You want to have you a good budget, okay? A budget is very important. You need a very, very good budget that you will be disciplined enough to stick with. That's very important, okay? Spirit says that if you can stick to a budget, things will improve. Money will improve in your life, okay? You want to stick to a budget. As it relates to prosperity and money, in your life. You want to make sure that you are very careful of who you are teaming up with. This spirit actually says this is a season to work alone. Do not go into any type of partnership with anybody, especially business partnerships, even scandal and swindle type of energy speaks in that energy. Okay, so be very careful who you trust with your money. That's very important. You want to be very discerning. Hell, I talk to my ancestors. If someone come up and say, I got this really good program, if you just invest this little bit, you will get all this in return. Be very careful of that, okay, as well. You got sales. So sales here, look for good sales. Again, this is a part of your budgeting, right? If you can find a good deal, a good sale, a good coupon, discounts, that also will increase prosperity in your life. Prosperity comes in all different avenues, right? Even if it's a simple discount. Okay, that is a way to save money and increase your money or keep your money from leaving you. Okay, so be very, very careful with that. And yeah, improvement. Spirit says that improvement as it relates to money, it needs to happen. So again, a good budget. If you got to talk to somebody that can help you with a financial plan, maybe like an advisor, do that. Be very, very careful with your choices. You want to be very mature as it relates to your money, okay? And the decisions that you make. That's important. I filed with bankruptcy. Oh yeah, you got to be now you got to know how to live life after bankruptcy, right? Rebuilding your credit, so on and so forth. So do it right. If you don't have a financial advisor to help you rebuild, I would look into that. You need that. All right, my love. All right. So Elena, this is Keisha, right? Is this Keisha's questions? Let me know. It looks like Keisha because she always want the knuckle bones. Keisha either want the knuckle bones or she want the hoodoo deck. Or maybe the playing cards if you know She feeling spicy. Okay, so let's see. All right. So let's see. Nisha says, what do I need to know about these two jobs of mine? I've outgrown it and not enough money. I want something I will enjoy. Come on now. I know that's right. Let's see the energy around these jobs. Um, Spirit says it's definitely time to move forward because your mental health is a concern here. Your spirit wants you to also be discerning about which job that you choose moving forward. You have to give it some well thought out, you know, it needs to be very, very well thought. You need to give it to some thought, right? You just don't want to pick any job that's thrown at you. Spirit also says to be very careful of, it might be somebody at your job now, but it may be somebody around you, you know, that could also be causing you problems at your job. And this is another reason why they may be making you feel you outgrown it, besides the fact that, you know, money is an issue, okay? So your spirits are definitely pushing you to move forward. Trust that feeling that you have. That is your spirits telling you it's time to move forward. Don't second guess yourself. Um, Make sure again, I would tap in with my ancestors because they talking about you. It definitely speaks very, very loudly of a new beginning here that will bring you more stability. And it also talks about your luck being increased and you being a good luck magnet and your roads being open. But you want to make sure that you take your spirits on this journey with you by asking for their support and opening those roads up for you, so you can make sure that you're successful in your endeavors to find employment. And if you're not, it's always something that can spiritually be done. Wink, wink. Okay. But be very careful. You need to work in an environment that caters to your mental health. Point blank, period, child. Okay. All right. So let me go to the Mama Magical deck for you. Oh, I've been on here longer than what I'm supposed to, y'all. I am not supposed to be on here this late no more. Let me hurry up and get through this, y'all. Now I really got to make sure I streamline this. Okay, so let's see the additional messages your spirits have for you all. And remember, you guys, I will be back tomorrow night about 8 p.m. Central Time, somewhere in there. And of course, if you guys want to continue to investigate with your ancestors, you can always reach out to me. Okay. Oh, you got almost the same identical cards as the other person. This is interesting. And then but you got extra surprise and shock, unpleasant surprises, and it could manifest it within itself in a week, within a couple of weeks. Okay, boundaries and responsibility. Time to get yourself together and do not slip up. Be very careful of malicious people around you that can manipulate you. I don't feel like that this is physical abuse. You want to make sure too that you treat yourself right. We can't abuse ourselves by not giving ourselves the best, right? That's important. I do feel like, I don't know, I do feel like too that your ancestors are speaking about you know, the choices that you are making too. That's really important in your life because the choice everywhere for all of us, where we are in life is a direct result from a decision that was made. So just let that marinate, okay? If we are in any turmoil, any, you know, bad, unpleasant situations of any kind, any negative, challenging situations, this is a direct, you know, result from a choice or decision that we had to make. And this is where Spirit is saying, take responsibility, okay? And treat yourself better. Let your choices in life reflect the love that you have for yourself. Period. Okay, thank you, my love, so much. Yeah, uh-oh. Lord have mercy. What did I do? Okay, let me fix this, y'all. I done knocked the camera all down. I think that's my spirits telling me I gotta get off, y'all, because y'all know I ain't supposed to be on here this late no more with my late night crew. Like I say, we still the late night crew. We just ain't the midnight 1 a.m. crew no more. Okay. Oh, you're so welcome, Tay Tay, and thank you. And thank you to the ancestors. It's just me. I mean, I'm sorry, it's not just me. Sorry. It's just my spirit, child. I'm just a vessel. Okay. All right. Thank you so much too, Elena, for helping your fellow family member out, your fellow magical family member, your fellow magical family sis. Okay, so let's see where we at. Okay. So we went to Keisha. Um Let's see. I think it's you, Lena. And it's you. You next, right? I feel like you're next, actually. So if you can repost your questions for me, that would be awesome. And then Carmela and Selma. Wait a minute. Just want to make sure. Okay. Let me jump to the Cash App. Hold on, y'all. I want to stay straight here. Wait a minute. Hold on. I want to make sure we didn't skip Cornelius. Thank you, Elena. Let's see. Actually, Elena, yeah. See, that's where Keisha got a little confused. Actually, right before you, Cornelius donated literally 1 minute before you did, Elena. But you are coming up like you're directly after Cornelius, and then after you is Tamika. So sorry about that. After you is Tamika. Mm-hmm. And then Celine, you will be after Simone. Just a heads up. I got a few people ahead of you, Celine, but I didn't forget about you. You are directly after Simone. Okay. Yes, Cornelius. I think I almost skipped you if I did. I was going off of Keisha's list. Bless her heart, she trying, and so am I. But I'm glad that I caught it. Yep. So if I did skip you, it was literally just by one person. I didn't push you too far in the back of the line, child. So please forgive me. But if you can go ahead and repost your questions, Cornelius, I would truly appreciate that because I'm sure it has got lost. Oh, never mind. I found you. It ain't that far back. At least I found the first question. If you could go ahead and repost your second question so we can keep going. Okay. So, yeah, I need your second question, love. I'm going to go to the blue deck for you. See what your ancestors need you to know at this time. The most relevant information. We are praying for good news. And thank you, Cornelius, if I didn't say it, for your donation of love. May it be multiplied to you and your family members, your loved ones. So let's see what your spirits need you to know. We are praying for good news in alignment with destiny. Okay. Don't give up on yourself. Don't let yourself down. And do not give up on your spiritual journey. No matter what, you will be tested. You may even be, I feel like you're going through something now. But do not give up on yourself, okay? You will need, look at the next card that came out, strength. Be strong and stand firm. And also pull on the strength from your bloodline, your ancestors. There's a lot of power there, okay? Especially on your mother's side, okay? Listen to your heart. It's in reverse. You are on the right path. You are on the right path and you're not believing that. There is a struggle of faith here. You're second guessing yourself. Your spirits are here to assure you that you are doing what you're supposed to do. Even difficulties included. It's all a part of the plan. Okay? And if you have any issues with your mom, you need to make sure that you are resolving that. And if you do have children, okay? Because we know at least you somebody's son if you don't have one. So you want to make sure that you also receive the blessings of your parents, whether they're physically here or not. That's important, okay? But this is a very powerful message. Your spirits came very direct with you, and you needed to hear this, okay? All right. So your second question is, what would my maternal grandmother want me to know? Wow, I didn't even see that second question. And I said, especially from your mama's side, come through, spirit. I swear in front of all of my spirits that are around me right now. I did not even see that until right now. Come through, spirit, with that. Now I'm gonna stick to the blue deck. I'm gonna stick to the blue deck. You need to give your grandmother lights. You need to light a white candle for your grandmother that's specifically dedicated to her and water. You need to put a glass of water there. Put her picture there as well. That is to elevate her, give her light, but also for cleansing as well. Light for elevation, water for cleansing, purification, and also communication. She wants you to listen to yourself. Come through, spirit. Your grandmother, she is here to give you protection. Do you see that? She is here to give you protection. You got this card, Eshu. It speaks of messages from the spiritual realm. Do you see this? I'm not making it up. You need to trust yourself. You need to trust yourself more. If you get quiet and get still, you know exactly what your grandmother is saying to you. But she's saying that to protect you, she wants you to move out from wherever you are right now. It is time for a change of scenery. Right next to it says messages from the ancestors, the spiritual realm. Do you see that? Hope I got that in focus. It's time for you to move around. And wherever you are, it's not good for you no more, physically or spiritually. Protection is needed for you too. So you need to make sure you are constantly cleansing yourself, divining with your ancestors, making sure they are guiding you and giving you the proper tools to protect yourself. Okay? So good luck with that, my love. I hope that helps. I hope that resonates and give you some sort of clarity and perspective. Okay? All right, love. Good luck to you and thank you so much once again. And of course, guys, I got to get off soon. But if anybody wants to continue on and go deeper with anything that came out, because time is limited, you can always reach out to Mama Magical. You can call or text me at the number that scrolls below. You can always go to my website, magicalflowerstarot.com. Okay, Miss Elena, Miss Good Samaritan, my good sis, looking out for people, my Patreon member. Hey, love. Okay, so. Let's see. Thank you so much for your donation of love. May it come back to you and your loved ones multiplied. So, your first question is, what should I do about my job situation? I'm conflicted with getting the certification. Oh, your spirit's ready to talk. Getting the certification through my job and leaving it to go back to esthetician school. Okay, so let's see what your spirits want you to do. Let's see what your spirits want you to do at this moment. Would it be in Elena's best interest to move forward with getting, going back to school and receiving her esthetician certifications? Will this bring her success and longevity? Yes. So spirit is giving you the blessings to move forward with esthetician school, right? Queen of Swords, which talks about success in this context with plan. But make sure you do this the right way. Don't be hasty in leaving your job. If there is something at your current job that could benefit you in the future, even if you got to grab that certification first, do that first. Be very logical and strategic with your moves, but plan to do something different because it looks like that there's more on the horizon for you in this season, with this job, with outside of this job. That's why you're feeling the confliction, because you do see another path for you, and your spirit is confirming that as well. You're really stuck in your head, but they're telling you to move forward. Get your mind right, have a plan, be a woman up with a plan, a solid one, and then plan Two of Wands to keep going forward, because there's more out there in the future and things will come together for you. So do not be worried about that. Eight of Swords, okay? Two of Wands talks about planning for the future. You see this person? He is getting ready to jump right off the porch. He ain't jumped off yet, but he making a plan. He thinking of a master plan, and the world is in his hands. Literally, okay? The world is yours, but you just want to make really good decisions. I would definitely move forward with that. But again, get all you can in the position that you're in now, and then plan to move forward strategically and do not be hasty. Okay, so let's see. Your second question. Oh, you said, oh, it's time. They say, get ready. It's coming. Two of Wands was in that future position. Get ready. Okay, so let's see. That's why we do consultation, because every season is not the season for everything. If they say what will be a no, what could be a no now, maybe a yes later, right? So this is why we continue to be guided. Divination regularly is important. Okay, so let's see. What will your future partner be like? Okay, so let's see if we can get some attributes as it relates to your future partner. He may not be good with money, but he will be a dreamer and he will be a doer. Okay. You may have to be the one to hold him down with the money and the budgets. Okay. He may have time. He may be he looks like he's going to be such a person that's about his dreams, his goals, his aspirations. He's going to be very ambitious. Page of Wands, he's going to always be very idealistic with things. So you may have to balance him in that way. You may feel sometimes he may be a little bit immature when it comes to your emotions. He may, because of his ambition, he might have to balance that with romancing you, being supportive of you, being empathetic with you, but he will be a good person. It'll be innocent, charge it, to his head and not his heart, because he's going to be a very busy person. Again, it looks like he's not going to be good with money, but again, he is going to be about his action, doing things, getting things done, very ambitious there, probably even be an entrepreneur. I think he will be. He'll have his own business. But again, because somebody has their own business, it's like that's the priority. That's the focus. That's the baby right there. And they could be very, very caught up with that. Their heart is good. The intentions is good, but he's a man with a plan. I would say it looks like he's gonna be a fire sign. I would say something like a Leo or maybe Sagittarius. I would say Leo. I'm leaning towards more Sagittarius though. I'm leaning more towards Sagittarius. He may be a Sagittarius, and they can be all over the place. Okay. So it's definitely showing up in his energy for sure. She said, "Oh Lord, just pray that you get an evolved Sagittarius, okay? You may need that to, he may need you to balance him. Hey, Teresa, he may need you to balance him." Okay. So good luck with everything. Y'all gonna be two entrepreneurs. Watch. All right, let me heart you and Cornelius in the Cash App because I want to stay mentally organized. I believe it's Tamika. Tamika is next, according to, yeah, Tamika is next. And then Carmen, and then Carmen's daughter. Then Simone, and then Slyn. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, Miss Tamika, for being on point. Thank you for your patience and your donation of love. May it come back to you and your loved ones swiftly and multiply. Okay, so your first question is, do someone have a love spell on me? Oh, love spell on Eric. Does someone have a love spell on Eric? And will he come talk to me soon? If so, what's the timeline? Okay, so, oh, come on now. I love it. You put all your questions in one, you compiled it. Good. So let's see if somebody trying to emotionally manipulate Eric, okay? That is a dirty thing to do if it is unbeknownst to that person and they are not in spiritual agreement with that. Okay, so let's see. You're welcome. So you are so welcome, Lena. You know I love you, girl. Okay, so let's see. It looked like somebody may not want to let him go. 10 of Cups. It looked like somebody trying to keep a hold on him. These 2 of Pentacles and then 10 of Cups. It may be somebody he had a child with too. And then 6 of Swords reversed. They're not trying to let him go. And then Page of Wands, another energy of possibly a child. It looks like somebody got something on him. Somebody don't want to let him go, and he's feeling that. Somebody's trying to keep him very close and tight to them at the hip. Look how these people, look how this person got their arm wrapped around him. I mean her, right? They're trying to keep this person at arm's length, right? So it's something is pulling on that man. He needs to go get himself some sort of reading if he doesn't do it himself, to see what he have to do to cut that cord. And anytime you do a cord cutting, because it has a specific target, unlike cutting clears, you have to follow up with protection. And it could be a layering of work. Okay. Let's see if he will talk to you soon. Let's see if he will talk to you soon, if he plans on communicating with you soon. Oh, I want to say this too. I meant to say this earlier. If anybody does want a personal one-on-one reading, y'all, I'm already up into March and I'm almost at the end of March with my bookings. So if you do want to get in sooner than later, I do want you guys to know that. Um, so y'all can have y'all heads up with that. Okay. Because I am already filling up in March. Okay, so let's see if he plans on communicating with you soon. Oh, he's stuck on something. His head, he is, ooh, he's really in a headlock right now. It's like mentally, it's like he's almost so disconnected. His mind, he needs some spiritual support. He may reach out to you, he may not. Look at all these spirits on him, the judgment card, all them spirits right there. But what I will say is that the judgment is a call to action. So it is a card of attention. So he may try to get your attention some way. You may even have to look at subtle signs because, again, there's something over him that may have him in rare form. If he was a direct communicator before and he's not, it may be because of that residual effect of what may be spiritually on him. And it's stopping him. Look at the death card, stopping him from doing that. He's going through a lot. Okay. You may want to be careful with this situation. If he is in a situation like that, it can ricochet and it can, indirectly affect you, so be very careful. Okay. So good luck, Tamika, with that. Protect yourself. Love works, love spells are no joke. And sometimes, depending on who did it and what is, involved all in that spell, it could hurt and harm people that that person may attempt to connect with in the future. So you want to be very careful. This timeline, there was no timeline because it's like he wants to, but something is blocking him. Something may delay it. Again, he may reach out to you in other type of ways. So you're just going to have to be very discerning. But again, you want to be very careful. You want to be very careful. The energy is not stable with him. He could contact you tomorrow. He may wait a couple months. Depending on how strong this thing is, he may not. So you want to be very careful. Protect yourself. Remember, okay, you are the priority. All right, y'all be careful when y'all think people are binded, by love spells, because anybody that takes the time and energy to do that, they are willing to cause a lot of harm to anybody that tries to disrupt their workings. So you want to be very careful. You so welcome, love. And again, guys, I'm gonna just repeat it. If anybody does want a one-on-one reading, I am filling up really quickly in the month of March. So you guys may want to jump in sooner than later. So you won't have to be pushed all the way in April. Okay. All right. You're so welcome, love. All right. So let's see where we are next. So Carmen, if you could do me a favor and repost your question, then Dajay, and then Simone, and then Celine. So, and that's it, y'all. Okay. Come on, Carmela. I know that's right. You be on point. Period. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much for your donation of love. May it come back to you multiplied. And thank you so much for your patience and your continued support. I truly appreciate you. So you say your first question is, my intuition is telling me to cancel my trip for next month, girl, to New York, and to save my money instead. Is this the right choice? You better listen to your intuition as it relates to these, plane, if you're getting on a plane, especially. But let's see if there's anything your spirits want to forewarn you of. Up. If you do, you will need spiritual protection, the strength card. You will need spiritual protection and support. The Knight of Wands reverse talks about tragic accidents in this context. Why? Because the Knight of Wands reverse, he is literally, it talks about chaotic energy that is very hot, impulsive, fast, so you want to be very, very careful. All right. Energies are very chaotic as it relates to these airplanes, and we know that. And it does not fall short when it comes to you. You will need spiritual support, and don't be surprised if you do have to change your plans. With this Queen of Swords, she tells you to be logical with yourself, okay, and be very smart. So if you see what's going on, hopefully you have insurance, or something like that. Like you said, you want to save your money, I would go with that because your spirits are stepping up and telling you, hey, it's to the point where you may need a little bit of spiritual, again, protection to make sure that you're okay. She said, I'm not going. I know that's right. Listen, she said, Say no more. Okay, so your next question is, should I be worrying about my full-time and part-time job due to circumstances that's going on in the US? So let's see. That is very stressful, especially when it comes to the money, where the money and bag resides. So let's see if this is an area of concern as relates to your current employment. Is there instability here? I will be concerned. Mm-hmm. I will be concerned, but not to the point of worry. Just start to have a plan of action. That's all you can do. Your spirit say, regardless, though, you're gonna be taken care of. Four of Wands, it talks about stability and success. So you will be okay, but you want to make sure that you are ahead of the game and securing yourself, right? Um, a lot of things are going on, a lot of things are circumstantial, and a lot of things are uncertain. So if you can have at least a solid plan B to be able to, maneuver the situation, shift, navigate, ebb and flow, bob and weave, all that type of good stuff, you need to be doing that now. You don't sit around and wait for tragedy to strike. You have a plan. You make sure you be ready to execute that plan. Periods. All right, thank you, my love. Saving that money and forget that trip. I know that's right. I was supposed to go on a trip last weekend too. Okay. And it really disappointed me. But at the end of the day, everything happened. I was really looking forward to going. But listen, I got people who love me and depend on me, and they need me alive and breathing. Okay. At least for now. So, and I know you do too. Okay, my love. Thank you so much again. Hope your continued love and support. All right, so let's see. Okay. Okay, Dajay. Am I saying your name right? I really hope that I have been saying this, I have been pronouncing your name like this for the last 3 years. Okay, please let me know if I am not saying it right. Carmela, am I saying your baby's name right? Please let me know, because that's important to me. Okay, so let's see. So you are next, love. So you can go ahead and repost your questions if you can. And then it's Simone, and then it's Lynn. And then I gotta wrap it up, y'all, because I'm already way well past my time. But I will be back tomorrow for sure. Possibly Saturday. Um, Definitely not certain about Sunday. Lord Dajane, Lord have mercy. I felt like I was saying it wrong. I'm so sorry. So it's Denaje, not Dajane. Denaje. Why you ain't tell me as many times as I be reading with you? Why you let Mama Magicals chop and screw your name like that? I am so sorry. I promise I will not do that again. And that is so much prettier. Denaja. That's so much prettier. Is it Denaja or Nay? Is it Na or Nay? Let me know. Okay. So let me see. Let's see what your spirits want you to know. And thank you so much for your continued support. You know I love you and your mama girl. And thank you so much. I hope everything is well with you. So your first question is, any messages for any aspects of my health from spirit? Okay, so let's see. We are praying for stability as relates to health, good health, longevity, and healing where it needs to be. Let's see. Okay. So there is concerns with your health. You already know when it comes to your health, longevity is important. What you do today will always affect you tomorrow and the next day and the next day and so on and so forth. Okay. You want to be very careful of always prioritizing and investing in your health. Spirit says it could be very up and down. So you want to make sure that again you are making sure that your lifestyle is a healthy one, a responsible one. You need to be very careful of what you put in your body. Try your best not to eat any toxins, anything that has a lot of chemicals in it, anything that has too many preservatives. Spirit is talking to me about that in your hormones too. And be careful of the heart, okay? If you haven't, go see a doctor just to make sure that your stress levels in your body are okay. Okay, that's really important. You have the lover's card reverse as well. So be very careful of the heart area. If you want to do any type of high impact if you want to do any high impact exercises or highly intense exercises, if I were you, I would definitely go make sure that you get a physical green light for your from your doctor. That's really important. But continue to invest in your health because again, it's like there's some instability there. Okay, so you want to be careful. All right. Now, I'm not saying nothing is wrong. I'm not saying something is wrong with your heart, but you just want to make sure too that you are eating a lot of heart healthy foods. Heck, I need to exercise. All those things, cardiac, cardio is going to be important. But again, if you decide to do cardio, you just want to make sure that you are okay. Okay. Page of Cups reverses. So you want to check with, be very careful on top of your health. And don't we all, especially as we age, health is such a blessing and that a lot of us take advantage of until we no longer have it. So you just want to be very careful, okay? But I have no doubt, I think you will be okay. I do believe that. I don't see anything alarming here, just advice from your ancestors to keep you in alignment with good health. Okay? All right. Why do I still got your mama up here, child? I'm sorry. Okay, so your second question is I have a speaking engagement tomorrow. Oh, congratulations. In front of people excuse me, in front of people who have many connections in California. And I want to see how tomorrow might go. So let's see. Make sure you do a lot of things to relax yourself tomorrow. Drink some tea. Um, drink some lavender tea if you can, or at least get some a diffuser with some lavender essential oil. Calm your mind down, calm your nerves. Be confident, look in the mirror, practice. Do feel like you're a good orator. So I think you'll do well. So let's see. You're going to do well. You're going to do well. You're in your head and you're too concerned that, you're not going to get those connections. You will do well. Spirit is saying literally, you are literally in your own mind right now. You're going to do good. You're a good orator. And your spirits are backing you. And guess what? They're going to be very, very impressed by you. The judgment card is all about intention. You will have their undivided attention. So do not get in your own head. You are going to be fine. Okay? You psyching yourself out, in other words. Don't psych yourself out. You're going to be just fine. Okay, love. Thank you so much once again. Hope to see y'all back soon. Okay, so let's see. Okay, let me heart you in the Cash App. And then you're so welcome, my love. Say thank you to the ancestors. We give praise and honor to them who help to support us in getting these divine messages. Okay, I'm just about caught up. So we waiting on Simone. Simone, my love, if you can repost your questions. And then Slim, you are directly after Simone. Carmela says, sounds of brown right, always in her head. Overthinking. Okay, listen, my mind is very active too. Sometimes I gotta check myself. Sometimes I gotta take ashwagandha. I gotta breathe. My mind, especially when you are very spiritually inclined, you have to take care of your head. That's really important. You have to. Your head is everything. So we are waiting on Simone. Hopefully, this is Simone still here. Simone, you're so welcome again. Oh, here you go. Okay, there you go. Come through. Come through, Sim Simma. And then Slan, again, you are next. Okay, so thank you so much, Simone, for all your love and support, my magical Patreon member. And may your donation of love come back to you multiplied. Okay, so your concerns are, I'm feeling so overwhelmed with life and feeling like everything I do is failing. What next steps do Spirit want me to take to better my life? You need a cleansing. You need to spiritually cleanse yourself. Anytime we start to feel low, discouraged, pessimistic, that is a very strong sign that you need a good spiritual cleansing. Okay? So let's see. Your spirits want you to know. Make sure you stay progressive in life and uplifted in alignment with destiny. They're talking about your mood. They're talking about sadness, pessimism, not believing in yourself, and lacking faith. So they're addressing you right off the bat. You need to be stronger in your faith and your spiritual journey. That's what you need to do. You need to have undoubted faith when it comes to your ancestors and their support. You need to strengthen your spiritual life, and also your intuition as well is very important as well. And do things to fill yourself up. Do things to spiritually fill yourself up, emotionally and mentally fill yourself up, so you will not feel that there is any voids, that there is anything outside of yourself that is missing. That's all. You're just struggling with your spiritual life. And that, you know, our spiritual life is a direct reflection. It definitely impacts rather our physical everyday experiences. When we're physically off, it manifests in every aspect of our life. That's really important. You need to do a good spiritual cleanse too. You get you some spring water, put some marigold in there. You need to do a sweet bath. Spring water, marigold, but first cleanse yourself really good. You're going through a very strong spiritual transformation. This energy is a very highly spiritual, and it talks about a spiritual calling where you have to leave all the comfortabilities and contentment of life behind. Because if you look at this one missing space right here, that's the void that you are feeling. All of the cups are perfectly aligned, but it's one space right here. This represents what you are feeling right now, and there's a spiritual pull and calling that you must answer. And then when you look in the background with all those mountains, that represents your trials and tribulations, and you are going to get through it. But you have to have a lot of faith in yourself, and you have to keep yourself clean. I took the sulfur bath you told me to take, but not sure what other baths would be good for me. Add what I just told you right now, but first do you a good cleansing with spring water, sea salt, hyssop, and then follow up with the sweet bath. Spring water, marigold, lemongrass to lift your spirits. Eucalyptus will also to help protect you and lift your spirits. You could put mint in there and some sort of citrus. Okay, but do the spiritual wash first. Was the sulfur bath you talking about? Was that a part of the 7-day forecast collective reading we do for the Patreon family on Mondays? Because if so, that's a very general prescription for the collective. But if there's anything that is, um, any specific concerns, you may need something that has more precision to it. So keep that in mind too. Those readings, they're significant, but it's also for the collective, not per se anybody's individual conditions. So keep that in mind, okay? Get closer to your spirit. Sit down at your altar. It's okay to cry to your ancestors. It's okay to tell them you're confused. It's okay to ask them for a sign, one that you will recognize and you will not overlook. It's okay to do that. This is where we have our ancestors. Just like I'm talking to you, I can't hear your voice. You're not in front of my face physically, but I know you can hear me. That's the type of faith that you need to have with your ancestors. No, it was during the live reading. Okay, how long? So it was a one-on-one reading that you and I had. You might need to come back and do something else. When it comes to spiritual work battles, when our faith is challenged, when we're feeling drained, there's a layering of things that need to be done. Sometimes you may have to do a different type of works to get you back lifted and in alignment. So at that time, you probably needed that. But like I always say, things are always circumstance to change, and so can the prescriptions do too. Sometimes we got to work on ourselves for a month or even weeks to finally have that breakthrough. Okay. All right. So let's see. Do you see me meeting anyone healthy for me soon? Okay. So let's look at the matters of the heart. We sure hope so. It's always good to, have a partner who is healthy, balanced, and mature, trustworthy, respectful, and can spiritually support and lift you. Look at this. Look at you, like giving you your signs directly. Look at this. I don't even need to pull another card for you. Yes. This is a strong yes, balance that will be divinely guided to you. Look at that big old archangel in the background. Look at that sun, success. Look at that. And even if you guys have challenges, that mountain in the background, the two of you will overcome them together. Yes, you will. Period. Okay? But spirit say you all in your head. It's so much indecision. You need to do a spiritual head wash too. Okay? Coconut water, milk, sugar for sweetness to sweeten up your thoughts, lavender, and eucalyptus. At least do one, okay? That's important. You need to clean your head, wash your head, and wrap your head up. Keep your hair protected. You need to keep your head covered a lot, okay? Especially with white. Light color fabrics, just absolutely nothing black or bright. Okay, your spirits, they giving you sign. They say, we hear you. You are not alone. Do you hear us though? Tap into us. You talking, you ain't listening. Because your mind is so clouded right now. It's way down. That's why taking care of the head is important because the moment we get in our head, we have imbalances, messages, and vision starts to get distorted. And then that's when we feel lost and down and sad. And then that's when we become spiritually vulnerable to the negative energies around us that could be whispering hopeless words into our ear. Okay, so be very careful. Okay, I'm gonna pull from the blue deck from you. And then Celine, you are next, love. Thank you so much for your patience. Okay. Look, listen, I had to pull more cards for you because your spirits told me to. Your spirituality was reversed. Focus on your spiritual life. Come through, ancestors, and let me know I'm telling her right. View the situation closely. There's more than what meets the eye reverse. You need to pay attention. Look at this. Faith. Reverse. This is to let you know I'm just not talking and telling you what sounds good. This is what your spirits are whispering to me in my ear. And this is what they need you to know. And they need you to hear this. This is urgent. That's why they just had me pull more cards for you to back up everything that I just told you. Because it wasn't me. It's your spirits talking to you. So hear me clear and take their advice. It's really important for your life. Okay? You got this. Go take you that bath, that bitter bath. Follow up with that sweet bath I just told you, and wash your head immediately. Okay, you need it. You're gonna feel so much better. Mentally, you will be lifted. You will be lifted, and you will have clarity and peace of mind. Okay, Slim 30. Thank you so much, my love, for your patience. You've been waiting so long. Thank you. And thank you so much for your donation of love. May it be multiplied back to you and your loved ones. So let's see. Was the recent spiritual bath I took effective? Okay, so let's see. Let's make sure everything is all good. If you took it and you followed it to a T, and especially if it was divined on, it should be well. Thank you for reminding me of that because I need to go put my bath together. There's more that needs to be done. Two of Swords, Five of Swords, conflict still exists of the people around you and also of the mind. And then Eight of Pentacles reverse talks about there's some instability there. There needs to be more done. It's good that you did the spiritual bath, but your spirits are saying there's more need. You may need to follow up with some sort of protection, okay, from people around you, protection for your mind, okay, and for stagnation to keep your roads open, okay? All right, so let's see. I'm going to go to the blue deck for you for additional messages from your ancestors. Guys, I'm going to start. No, I don't have to do that. Actually, I don't have to do that no more. I may have to start deleting past live readings, guys. So if you guys need to go back and listen to something from last week, 2 weeks ago, your time is now to do that, y'all, because I'm going to have to start deleting them. Okay, so let's see. Look at this. Choose happiness is the main message here your ancestors have for you. They want you to live your best life this season and all that entails. You have to choose your happiness. You have to make your happiness a priority. But most of all, remember that happiness is a state of mind, meaning that it is an inside job. And you are the one that's responsible for that. Nobody else. And your happiness definitely relies on your decision making. Okay. Spirit says, be full of life. Get your spark back of life. Okay. This talks about doing things that authentically are you, not trying to be anybody else. Being yourself is what's going to bring you the happiness in all the ways that you express yourself. Don't be afraid to be you. Spirit says that obstacles are going to be cleared away out of your path, okay? Spirit says make sure that you stay focused, you stay diligent, and have, when it comes to your luck in life, persistence and work is the key to that, to keep progressing, to keep moving forward for your spiritual transformations. That is a job that will last a lifetime, okay? And fight for your happiness. Don't let anybody take it from you. Okay, my loves, that is a wrap. Okay, I will be back on here tomorrow night. I enjoy all of you guys. Once again, if you have any questions, y'all, I am here. If you want to go deeper with things, we know that we only have so much time on these donated readings. You can always reach out to me. And remember, guys, like I told you, if you guys do want a one-on-one or get some sort of divination investigation done with Mama Magical, March is filling up fast, guys. Okay, so let me see. You're so welcome, my loves. I can see you guys tomorrow evening. Peace and blessings. Remember, I won't be back here Friday, y'all. All right, everyone, have a good night. And thank you so much to each and every one of you guys for continuing to rock with Mama Magical. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. See you guys tonight, tomorrow night. Good evening.